There is so much demand for criminal defense work in every metro area in our great nation. Yet when you look at most criminal defense law firms, they're tiny, like from solo to maybe 2, 3, 4 partners, maybe, right? And when you talk to them about how successful they feel in the business, most of them are like, they're like, doing okay, right? No second homes in Arizona or any other like winter spots. No fancy cars, no luxury vacations, no early retirement, no possibility for successfully selling their share or their entire law firm. Things are okay. And then there are always select few in every market who are doing tremendously well, like tremendously, very well off financially. What's the difference between those two? The answer is simple. It's marketing. Those who are very successful have tremendous marketing machines working for them, delivering new prospective clients to them week in, week out, month in, month out, quarter in, quarter out, year in, year out. All the time, the machine is working for making their firm better. And the rest, the overwhelming majority, do not have that machine. They get referrals, and they get some business off of ads here and there, but it's peanuts in comparison to those what really successful lawyers do. So how do you develop a marketing machine in your law firm that helps you get as many criminal defense clients as needed to hit your growth goals? The answer is simple. You gotta start with hiring the most qualified, high-performance marketing company your money can afford. You really want the best one because just as in sports, the best teams win. You want the best marketing team your money can afford. You want to give them an adequate budget and have them go at it. Here's what they should be creating for you before you determine whether you really want to work with them for a year. They need to know points A's and points B's. They need to know where you are today revenue-wise, how you're getting there, how many leads it takes for you to get to this. I don't know, let's imagine that right now you did last year, you did $800,000 in revenue, and you said that to get to $800,000 in revenue, you had to serve 80 clients. Just throwing a number out there, right? Average client was worth $10,000 because there are some state clients that are worth only $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and then there are some federal cases that could be worth $30,000, $40,000. It all averages out to be about $10,000. Great. Now, they know point A. What's the point B? Where do you want to be a year from now? That's your point B. Let's say you don't want to be at $800,000 a year from now. You want to be at $1.4 million. Now they need to create a plan and show you that plan, that blueprint, how they're going to help you get from point A to point B. That plan should be specific. It should clearly lay out to you how they're going to help you get there. They need to be experts in the field that are able to explain to you how they're going to help you go from point A to point B. In a nutshell, because most prospective clients are looking for criminal defense attorneys, unless they're looking for state defense, most of them are going to use internet to look up a criminal defense attorney. I mean, it would be embarrassing to post on Facebook, hey, I'm looking for a criminal defense attorney. Can you help me find a good one? Or can you give me a referral, reference? Right? So most people will go to Google and they will look there. So for your marketing team to succeed and for you to succeed, your website, your listings should show up wherever they look. In fact, it's the first golden rule of marketing. Be where and when they're looking for whatever it is that you offer. So if they're using Google, most of them will use Google to look up for criminal defense attorney. The way that you would market is your marketing team must advertise you in Google, up top. If they're looking for you very locally, they're a couple miles away from your office, you should come up in the local map listings. That's what follows the ads. And then down below, and this is where vast majority of demand goes, under the local map listing, you're going to see those organic links. This is where you really, really want to show up. There are two ways for you to show up there. One, your website as an organic link. Two, there are usually 2 to 3 directories that rank very highly in Google, and people will use those directories to look up lawyers there too. You want to show up in those directories as high as possible. Have sponsored listings in directories. Have ads in Google. Work on SEO, or your marketing company should work on SEO in order for your website to show up top, because many people will not click on the directory links. They will just look at law firms right there on Google, page 1. All of those tactics are incredibly important. Some marketing companies will advocate for looking for clients for criminal defense work On social, you should do some things on social, like post case results and post some things about the firm. But rest assured that most prospective clients will not use Facebook to look for criminal defense attorney. It's counterintuitive. People search where search is when they need to search something. People use Google as search engine when they need a service provider, not Facebook. As far as the vast majority goes. I'm sure there are some people, the outliers, that will use Facebook to look for criminal defense attorney. You should not be focused on getting those outliers. You should be going where most demand is, which is search. So SEO, pay-per-click advertising, competitive grade website, super important. Your website, and there will be a link down below in the post, which is a lot more expensive than what I can cover in this video. You need to have a competitive grade website, or better yet, a best-in-class website. If you have a best-in-class website, by the way, rest assured, any prospective client will not just look at one website, they will look at a plethora of websites. Whatever websites they will see on page one, and maybe whatever they see in lawyer directories, they will click on those too, and go to those websites too. Now, your website should be one of the best, or in line with the best websites in your market. The reason for that is, no matter what teachers and parents teach us in our childhood, do not judge a book by its cover. Your website is the cover for the book. People do judge the book by its cover. So you want to make sure that your website looks great, at least as good as your direct competitors. You do not want to look subpar in comparison to the competitors. You want to give them all the information that they need in order for them to give you everything that you want. What information do they need? And this is the second golden rule of marketing. They need the following. They need to know that you can indeed help them solve their legal problem. They want to know that you have indeed done those or solved those problems in the past. You need to show them how you did it. Show them some case studies. Those could be obviously anonymous, right? You need to show them that other people think that you're good. Links to Google My Business Profile where there are reviews, testimonials, links to reviews on Facebook or Avvo or even Yelp. Wherever people have reviewed you, you should be listing those what's called trust badges, badges of those websites with the number of stars that you got, with the number of reviews that you're getting. Incredibly important. Last but not least, you got to make sure that once you hire that right high-performance marketing company, that they report to you every single month with concrete, specific, measurable, and comparable information. What you're looking for is a solid report that's verifiable, that shows you at least two things. If you really focus on the core of it, there are two things that you really focus on. Thing number one is the number of sales qualified leads that they have delivered to you over the previous month, and average cost per lead. Why just those two? Because those two are the only truly meaningful metrics, because you want the leads as they convert into revenue. And you want to know how much each lead cost you, because you're going to generate revenue, let's say $10,000 per client on average, and that revenue is going to cost you something. Let's say it's going to cost you 15% of that revenue to acquire that client. An amazing investment. You can invest $1,500 and get $10,000 back in any business and with any type of investment. That's super, right? So you want to know those two metrics. Obviously, it's good if they report you other things, especially if you're early. If you just launched a website, they will not be able to show you leads right away. They will need to show you traction, how you're getting more and more traffic to the website. But within a couple of months, they should start showing you some new leads coming into the website. Do all of those things and you will have a solid plan and a solid marketing team that's going to help you get solid marketing results. Super important things. By the way, my company, here's a plug, does all of those things. I encourage you to reach out to us and request your complimentary law firm growth blueprint. We're going to put together a plan for you absolutely free of charge that will show you how to go from your point A, where you are today, to your point B, wherever you want to be in the near future. We will show you step by step what we're going to do in order for you to get to where you want to be. We will show you how much budget you need to allocate to this. Super important, as that will give you a framework to work off of how you're going to grow your law firm. Thanks for watching. Continue watching, continue developing your business acumen. We're here for you.